Well, hey, babe, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, I want to talk to you guys about the latest interview that Isaiah did with After the Island, as well as the new participants of Casa Amor, honey. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about it. All right. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me to go and watch After the Island. Check out After the Island. Hey, Jamie, can you check out After the Island? Okay. All right. You guys have been wanting me to talk about After the Island, so I decided to go ahead and check it out when they interviewed Isaiah. And since tonight is the night of eliminations, I might actually check it out again once we identify who the couples are that are going to be put out the house, and that if they also go over to do an interview with After the Island, I'll probably go over there and check it out. Okay, and I may bring you guys back a little synopsis and stuff. Okay, so I watched the interview. I jotted down just a few things, and not a whole lot, but just a few things so that I can chat it up with you guys over here. Okay, so we can have our own discussion over here about what all was said over there on After the Island. Okay, so let's get into it. So Isaiah says that one of the things that stuck out was that he said that Cash was too affectionate to him. Okay, he says before coupling up, he felt as though there was actually a connection and it was genuine, but after they did the recoupling, he felt as though it was forced. He says that he felt like she kissed him a little too much. So I was a little confused about why you felt like it was forced, because you felt so fine in the beginning, and then now you feel as though it was being forced. I feel like maybe, did you think it was being forced because you wanted somebody to run after you versus you having to run after them? So maybe you felt like it was forced, and possibly the person that you wanted to couple up with was Amy, but Amy had already gotten chosen. But according to Isaiah said that he was going to pick Cash hands down. That was his plan. He was going to pick her hands down. That's one thing that he said. Even though Amy didn't know that, Amy got upset and she was crying because the two of them kissed. His whole plan was to pick Miss Cash anyway. And I'm like, are you sure? But that's what he said. Those are his words. That's what he said. But my issue was the fact that he said that Miss Cash was too affectionate. And I'm like, but you was over there kissing her too. You was all up on her as well. So how was she too affectionate? How was she kissing you too much when every time you guys sat down, you wanted a kiss from her? And you did that really with a lot of ladies. So for me, it makes me look like you were just too affectionate in general with a lot of different women. Okay, and I think that when you felt as though it was being forced, it was probably because she wasn't running up behind you, and then you saw that Wes has entered the village. Okay, he entered the villa and the village, and you saw that there was some type of attraction for him from Miss Cash, and when you saw that, that made you feel away. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking that is. But I will say this, as far as her kissing him a whole lot, if that is indeed what happened, it makes me wonder if she was trying to make Cinco jealous, considering the fact that she is not over Cinco. And every person that's coming to the house or she's coupled up with, she's been comparing them to Cinco because that's genuinely where I guess her heart lied at that time. So it definitely makes me question a few things, okay? Not just on Cash's part, but on yours as well, Isaiah. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to something else he said. Isaiah was asked about the pact that was made between Olivia and Cash. What was his thoughts about it? Okay, they asked him if he believes that Cinco would actually go back to Cash. Isaiah said no. He does not believe that he will. And I have to agree. I didn't think that was going to happen either. I still feel like the verdict is out on that, although I didn't think it was going to happen. Isaiah said no. And based on the combos he's had with Cinco, he didn't think Cinco was that into her. This is what Mr. Isaiah is saying. Now, are we shocked? Are we shocked that Cinco wasn't that into her? I don't know what to believe, to be honest. So I'm looking at Cinco sideways anyway, because you chose Cash. You act like you're all into Cash. You have a deeper connection with Cash, but then you turned around and you linked up with her friend Trina. Okay, based off of, in my opinion, looks, because Trina is very pretty. She's a very beautiful girl. I think Cash is as well. I think the physical appearances are still different. They're beautiful in their own way. So I think, and like maybe physique wise, I don't know what it was about Miss Trina, but he definitely chose her. Isaiah says that he feels as though Trina's energy actually matches Cinco's. Possibly, because when I see them, they do give me the high school jocks. Like he's the head of the football team or something like that, and she's like the head cheerleader. Like, yeah, they definitely give me that type of vibe when I see the two together. what else was said? He was asked about Amy, and Amy about about the friendship, or just his thoughts in general about Amy, and he said that he always wants to have a friendship with her, even outside of the villa. That's something that he would want. And I'm like, okay, she might give him that. She might be okay with giving him just a friendship at that, because I think when Amy said that she wasn't interested in him, I think Amy meant what she said when she said that. I think she's done. So I think the most that they will get is a friendship. What else happened? Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, Amy told Isaiah that she's always gonna want a friendship with him outside of the villa. And okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I don't think she's really interested in him in that way, but just a friendship. So I think that would definitely happen. And also in my notes, he says that that made him think that she wanted a friendship more than she actually wanted a relationship with him. So she didn't really see him like that. So, you know, that's what made him lean towards Cash, even though he turned around and followed that statement up with a I was always going to choose Cash anyway. Regardless, I was going to choose Cash. No. That's not how it came off. It came off as though you got declined by the person that was your initial first choice, and because they declined you, you decided to go in for a person you didn't even see coming. Actually, because Miss Cash wasn't even your third choice, but she actually ended up surprising you. In addition, with the friendship thing, he said for him to say he was always going to choose Cash regardless. You turned around and still told Amy that you always had feelings with her and you wish that y'all were coupled up. Girl, is this something we missing in editing? Because it's not making sense. Something's not adding up. Can y'all help me add it up? Because I'm confused, okay? That don't even make sense with what all he was saying, all right? He also goes on to say that he still wants a connection with Cash outside of the villa. He wants to give a friendship a chance and probably build a relationship from there. I do not believe Isaiah. I'm sorry. I do not believe him at all. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't believe that that's what Isaiah, I don't think he wants to build a relationship from there. I think he definitely would want a friendship with Cash, but I don't see him wanting to actually have a relationship outside of the house with Cash. And I don't even think Cash would give him that, but we'll have to see. Another thing I think he said in the interview that I don't have in my notes, but I could have sworn he said that he didn't think that Trina and Cinco would really last outside of the house. Okay, I don't quote me on that, but I really think that he did say that in the interview. He don't think that, like, inside the house, yes, but outside the house, no. Okay, so we'll have to see how that's going to play out between Miss Trina and Mr. Cinco, considering the fact that Casa Amor is around the corner, honey, and they done already dropped the images of the people that will be participating. So that is enough on Isaiah. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on the segment about Isaiah and his interview with After the Island. Let's go ahead and scoot on over here so that we can get into the new individuals that will be a part of Casa Amor, because we will be getting it. All right, and you know I want y'all to chime down below, because I need to know y'all thoughts and whether or not you guys think that these competitors have a chance of stealing some people from some people. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Let me scroll up, because I definitely want to be able to read about these people. I want to read these people to you guys. So let me just exit out of a few things and we'll go ahead and get into it, because it's around the corner, and I'm wondering if it's going to drop tonight. Like, as soon as they identify at the top of the episode who's no longer going to be on the island and they say their goodbyes, I'm wondering at what part of the episode are we going to see it. Hey guys, it's time to split up. Okay, y'all go over there, y'all go over there, and we're bringing in some new individuals. I'm wondering how this is going to play out. But the first person we're going to get into, because they have 10 individuals coming, it's going to be 5 guys, it's going to be 5 girls. The first person is going to be Gabe. Okay, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering these people's names. I'm really going to try to do justice to their names. Gabe Sadawaski, I hope that is indeed correctly. Gabe is handsome. I like his body. I like the little bit of chest hair. I would prefer none, but I like that it's just a little, it's not a whole lot. Okay, Gabe is handsome. Gabe looks like he is pretty tall as well. He's 27 years old. He's a personal trainer, and he is from New Hampshire. Okay, let me see. I feel like Gabe would definitely be the type for Olivia, but I'm afraid Olivia may not be in the house. I don't know. See, I feel like when it comes to the elimination, I think it's going to be between Olivia and Amy. One of the two should stay. I'd be damned if they let Flo stay, and I do not think Flo should stay. And Corey, you better not be up there trying to save her, a woman that didn't even want you. Let's be clear. She got with you because you ain't have nobody, and she knew that you were an easy target for her to go ahead and get into the house. Mind you, she was already watching the show before she got in the house, so she already knew who to go after, which was you. Okay, She already knew your type and everything. So she played you initially, then she went and got with the person she wanted to be with. So she better not stay in the house, okay? If her and Jeremy are dating, that's fine, but y'all can date outside of the villa where we cannot see, where we do not care, okay? But anywho, when it comes down to him, I feel like he may be a type for Olivia. But that's if Olivia gets to stay in the house. So I definitely want to know who he's gunning for. And I also want to know, as they're watching the show, if he may have somebody in mind and that person ends up getting eliminated and who he's now trying to go after. I don't really see him being Shannon's type, but you know, you just never know. Okay, I feel like Shannon may like her a little bit of flavor in her man. Okay, I feel like she may want a little flavor. I think she probably thought Wes was cute and Isaiah, if you get my drift. Okay, so I think she like her a little bit of flavor. Okay, who else do we have next? We have Charlie Lynch. Okay, let's get into Charlie Lynch. Charlie Lynch is pretty handsome. I love the tattoos on his body. Okay, Charlie looks pretty good. Now, Charlie is 30 years old. He's a trucking company owner. You better own a trucking company, Charlie. And he's from Houston, Texas. Okay, Charlie. Y'all got to let me know who y'all think. Now, listen, I can see Charlie trying to go. See, I don't know about Charlie. Because I can see Charlie trying to go after Miss Trina, okay? And he may try and go after Miss Cash, but I'm tired of people going after Cash because Cash is the fan favorite. We don't need y'all to really be interested. Okay, we need y'all to really be interested in my girl. But he gives me, he may go after Trina if he's into black girls, but then he also gives me that he may go after Florida if she even staying in the house. So I wonder who his target is going to be, or is he just open for everybody? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. First of all, y'all got to rate him down below. So let me go back to Gabe, because I'm going to give Gabe about an 8. Okay, I'm going to give Gabe a little bit of an 8. Okay, I'm going to give him, he's cute. I like his body and stuff. I'm going to give Charlie probably an 8.5. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give him, because the way he rubbing his hand is giving me F boy. So I had to take a few points off that because of the F boyness that it's giving me. So we'll have to see. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on, child. I ain't got time for this young man right here, Raul Frias. And I hope I said the name right, y'all. Y'all check me in the comments, and I know y'all gonna do that anyway, because that's just how y'all is. Okay, now this young man, I think he's handsome. He looks like a little kid though, a little bit, right? Just a little bit, like growing into his manhood a little bit. This baby here is 24 years old. He's a basketball player, and he is from Florida. Okay, I wonder who his target gonna be. I can see him probably linking up with Miss Cash. Okay, I can see it. I don't care what y'all talking about. I can see him kind of trying to link up with Miss Cash. Okay, we're gonna see. I hope some of my predictions are gonna be right. He's a cutie pie. I think he's cute. I think he gets an 8 too. I think he gets an 8 as well. Okay, Mr. Raul. I hope I said that name right, or Raul, because you know, like Paul, Raul. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably Raul. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and let's move on to the next person, honey. Child, we have Andrew John Phillips. He meant that you guys are gonna get the first, middle, and the last name, and you guys better remember it. Hear what I say. He's giving me a little bit of Zach Morris in the face, just a little bit of Zach Morris. Okay, let's see. He is a marketing manager. He's also from Florida. He's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He's actually 28 years old. I like his body too. I like his body. He looks older than 28. But some part of me thinks that he may actually have a pretty good personality. We're going to see who his target may be. I can see him probably trying to go after Shannon or Kira. They're going to be really probably the only ones there. I can see him going after let's see who his first choice is probably going to be. It's probably going to be Shannon. I feel like he may try and go after Shannon. We are going to see. He may, I don't know. Something about it. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I feel like most of these people have like 8s and stuff. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next person, which happens to be Tony Ballo. Is it Ballo or Ballo? Tony Carabello. I hope I said that right. Tony Carabello, but he goes by Bello or Ballo or however you say the last name. This young man looks very interesting. He looks very interesting. Let's learn about him. He's 20 years old. He looks much older than 20. Okay, he looks like he could swap out his age for Raul. Okay, look at this. Look at this real good. Now look at this. Okay. Yeah, he looks much older. He looks like he could be 24 and Raul could be 20. But unfortunately, Tony is the one that's 20 coming on his show with these folks, okay? He's a model and he's from Chicago, Illinois, okay? Now, what's interesting about him is the blonde tips in the front and the eyes. The eyes. He's a handsome guy, but the eyes, I'm wondering, are those your eyes or are those contacts? If they're contacts, by any chance, take them out. If they're your eyes, wow, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay, I'm probably gonna give him. He probably gonna get a 7. Y'all gotta let me know. He probably gonna get a 7 because I just don't know. I don't know. And we say he a model, so he ain't got no real job. It made me feel like he probably a college student or he just ain't in school right now, whatever. And they just threw something on the paper just to say that he's a model. But I doubt if this baby is a model. But then again, he has the place where he probably could model at the same time. So girl, I don't know. That's just too deep. That's just too deep. We gonna see, okay? But these are the guys. Okay, this is the last guy, Tony Caraballo. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on what you think about the guys. I will say there were no guys here for me that were a 10. There were no guys here for me that were actually a 10. I think the highest rated person I gave was Charlie Lynch. And I really hope Wes could stay in the house, but if he can't, that's fine. Because to me, Wes is a 10. Okay, this brother is educated. He's smart. He seemed like he good with his money. He's fine as hell. He got the muscles. Like Wes got it going on, in my opinion. Okay, these other guys, it's a bit shaky. But you know, sometimes photos are different than when you see a person, you know, on TV. So maybe they may look, you know, even better, you know, when we see them on television. So yeah, either way, I hope they are able to come into the house and shake up some things. I kind of am not sure if they're able to come in and shake up some of the connections that are already there. So we'll see how this goes. Now it's time to go ahead and move on to the ladies, honey. The first lady that we have, her name is Miss Kay Taylor. Kay Taylor is very cute. She makes me think of Leanne a little bit as far as, like, you know, the brownness, the wig and stuff. I feel like she gives me Leanne. I don't know who she's going after. I want to assume that she may go after Cinco. But I don't think that she's going to be able to break Cinco away from Miss Trina. But I don't know, because, you know, when they over there in Casa Amor, you know, some of the things may go down, honey, and Miss Trina may find out about it. And the way she was up there fake crying and giving us these fake tears about Miss Cash, she may actually give us some real tears if she see that he didn't connect it with somebody else, honey. But we just got to wait and see, okay? But she is a very, very cute girl. She's 24 years old. She's a swimsuit line owner. So I wonder if this is one of her swimsuits here that she's rocking. Go, girl. And she is from Calabasas, California. So baby girl already got a coin. She don't really need y'all for nothing, and that's on P. Okay, like I said, I could see her coming in and trying to break up Cinco and Trina. But we'll see. She may try and come in there and go after Corey, and we'll see if Corey will give her a chance, because we already know what Corey like. Well, we're gonna go ahead and scoot on. Let's go ahead and scoot on to our next person. Who we got? Miss Leslie Golden. She's a cutie pie. Listen, I feel like she is Jeremy's type. I feel like she can come in and shake some things up with Shannon. I'm sorry, not Jeremy, but Josh. I feel like she can come in and shake some things up with Shannon and Josh. This young lady is 24 years old. She's a model as well, and she is from Texas herself. I feel like she is going to be giving Miss Shannon some competition. At least that is what I pray. I hope that her target is definitely Josh. We're going to see how this thing play out, y'all. Let's go to our next person. Next person we got is Genevieve, and I hope I said her name right. Genevieve, she probably go by Jenny, not sure, but Genevieve Shawcross. Very, very cute girl. Very cute girl. She is 22. She's a student, and she's from Pennsylvania. Will, come get her. Will, come get her, or it's another one that I might have for you. Will, come get her. Either Will or Corey. One of y'all, come get this young lady. She's very, very pretty. Very pretty. She's a young 22-year-old. We're going to see how this play out. I can see her probably going after Will or going after Corey for sure. Let's go to the next person that I really highly would like to see with Will more than anybody. Okay, let's go to this next young lady. This next young lady, her name is Florence Muller. Gorgeous in my opinion. Gorgeous girl. She's 26 years old. Not her name being her rapper name being Flo Money. Not her being a model and a rapper. Call her Flo Money. Okay, all right then, girl. Okay, so we got another flow in the house. So I'm fine with us bringing this flow in, and we can go on here to get the other flow out. That's fine with me, all right? She's from Miami. She's a very, very pretty girl. I can see her in Will all day. All day. All day. I hope her target is Will. I would love to see them come in, bust up some things, shake up a few things, and him choosing her in the end. Okay, Miss Kira is going to shit bricks. She's going to be shook if indeed this young lady is coming after her man. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next and final person we have here, Miss Isabel Johnson. Isabel Johnson, she is a cutie pie as well. She kind of gives me a little bit of Miley Cyrus mixed with maybe Demi Lovato or something. Like, that's what it's giving me. Maybe I think the dark hair is Demi, whereas like her nose and her eyes is giving me Miley Cyrus. I think that's who I'm thinking about, Miley. So yeah. Okay, she's cute. She's 21. She's a beauty advisor, and she's from Minnesota. I can see her also going after Jeremy or Corey. I keep calling Josh Jeremy, and Lord knows I want Jeremy to be eliminated tonight. Okay, eliminated tonight. All right, Josh. Sorry, guys. You know, I really can see her going after Josh or going after Corey. Either way, I'm here for it. But it may shake up some things if Miss Thing decide to come in and say she want to go for Cinco. That's going to be very, very interesting. But I am excited about tonight's episode. You know, I just had to come to you guys real quick and just give you like a quick little update. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear you guys' thoughts and comments down below. So y'all go ahead, get ready, chime in, let me know your thoughts, leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I'm y'all girl Jamie That's Me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter where I get it popping at Jamie That's Me. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, honey. Bye bye.